You know what's totally crazy? This year, Hanukkah is the same time as Thanksgiving. That's never happened before, or at least not in my lifetime. It's kind of fun because you get Hanukkah, Thanksgiving all mashed up together, and today I'm making a kind of little bit different treat for Hanukkah. It's fried, just like latkes, but it's apple fritters. Maybe it's like a cross between an apple pie and a Hanukkah treat. Maybe, I don't know. I have 2 cups of buttermilk in here, and I just added 2 large eggs. To that, add 4 teaspoons of oil. It's a tablespoon plus a teaspoon of vegetable oil, not olive oil. 4 teaspoons of vegetable oil. Whisk it together. You're making a little bit of a loose batter, almost like a tempura batter. Set that aside for a second and make your dry ingredients. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a half teaspoon of fine salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Whisk the dry ingredients together. I'm just gonna use my same whisk because eventually it's all gonna get combined anyway. And then the dry goes into the wet. I mean, or the other way around, I suppose. Doesn't matter. That's your batter. Extremely, extremely easy, right? Basically just like making pancakes. And before I said it was like a tempura batter, but it's actually kind of a bit thicker than that. Basically, these will nicely coat your apple rings for frying. Shall we fry? I have 4 apples here. Peel, core, and then cut into half-inch slices. Really, really easy. Slice the apples 1/2 inch thick. Green apples are great. They have a nice balance of tanginess and hardiness. They hold their shape. Hardiness might not be the right word, but other baking apples would work as well. Just something firm. Don't use an apple like a Macintosh. It'll probably fall apart, or at the very least get too mushy. I have about 2 cups of oil heating in this pan. It should be about 350, 375 if you're using a thermometer. Dip your apple rings in the batter, making sure they're nicely coated, and then transfer to the hot oil. You want to cook it until it's golden brown on both sides and cooked through. That'll take about 4 minutes total. You may need to adjust the heat as they're frying because as you add cold things like apple into the hot oil, it could cool it down. So adjust the heat accordingly so that it's nice and hot when you add successive batches. The ones I added first look like they're close. Turn them over, cook them on the second side, and they look a lot like donuts, don't they? But there's apple on the inside. That's pretty cool, guys. Cook it on the second side till it's also golden. Lift them out. You can use a slotted spoon, whatever works for you. I think the tongs have a little more control. And onto paper towels. I like to turn them over once and then just let them drain. Frying is fun. I mean, kind of fun. So just keep adding batches and cooking and frying and talking to your friends and family and eating, enjoying your Thanksgiving/Hanukkah until they're all done. On my paper towel lined tray, I also have 1/2 cup of sugar and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon to toss my finished fritters in. While they're still warm, take them and coat them in the cinnamon sugar. Quite honestly, for something fried, I was expecting these to be a little bit more difficult, but they're extremely easy and really, really festive. The second batch is ready. I'm gonna drain them too. So fast. The fastest treat ever. I would take a bite, but I'm pretty sure that they're extremely hot on the inside, so I'm just gonna have to wait a few minutes, and so will you if you make them, even though I know it's gonna be really hard. These are like little golden discs of deliciousness. You are not gonna believe how easy they are. It's really fun. Make a batch for Hanukkah or any day because they're that easy. You don't need to wait for a special occasion. I certainly don't. They look like donuts. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.